Session 781 Deleted Portion. To Ruber, an example of the stated and the unstated, the implied and the apparent. He cannot see into his body. Frank's diagnosis of the beneficial changes in muscles, ligaments, and strength is quite accurate, though even he is unable to deduce such other deeper changes. These actually continue, whether Ruber wakes or sleeps. The body now sees to it that it moves. In sleep, often new motions are tried out. This may be momentarily disturbing simply because he wants to sleep through, but the body is roused on purpose. He is trusting the implied, the invisible world of the mind, waiting for definite improvements in walking. This is natural enough. Because you cannot see the inside workings of the body, you concentrate upon other improvements. And if they are not of a grand enough nature, it is easy to become discouraged. The body does not follow your logical thought, however. Ruber will want to walk correctly now, of course, and then to have his arms straightened, or his posture gradually improved. The body, however, in its own wisdom brings about overall adjustments that then become specifically apparent, and these are often minute but vital. Those vital but minute areas are now being taken care of. They are minute only in that their improvement does not specifically show, but they are pivot points upon which important areas are dependent. They are far more important than, for example, it seems good to Ruber, but hardly of great significance, that the toe areas have more feeling. But this means that the circulatory system is vastly improved. Earlier the legs did not need that much circulation. They are preparing themselves to walk normally, and that requires good circulation. This is responsible for the altered feel of Ruber's flesh to him as it becomes softer and more flexible, so that it can stretch with the new mobility. It had tightened over the muscles, for example. The whole point of this, of course, is trusting the inner self, the source of just about any problem. Tell him to be patient with his own natural impatience, to have a relaxed attitude even about that. The legs have strengthened, that is, the ligaments and muscles have, and to some considerable degree. It is not noticeable as it could be, because they are. The legs still in a process of change that involves the entire body. That is why he noticed the change for the better in bed, when he tried stretching his legs with no weight upon them. Of course, these continuing improvements will show greater specific results. An overall point of performance will be achieved, where a new better, definitely noticeable stance and greater mobility results, from which further adjustments will occur. When this happens, neither of you will have to go on faith to such a degree, but do not minimize those very necessary improvements that are daily occurring. Ruber does not feel blue now for no reason, as he often did. It is natural enough to feel blue if you hurt, but this is something different from an overall glum inner climate. He actively enjoys his food. The texture of his body is becoming more youthful. The ligaments, joints, and muscles are gaining flexibility. His determination is clear. The party was an important symbol, and he used it to good advantage, and so did you by your attitude. I simply wanted to speak about this, to encourage you both. Think at least in terms of going out together occasionally, for the thoughts are important. Feeling is accelerated, as Ruber suspected, on session nights, both before, during, and after sessions. He does have the help of a summary physician, and some time before too long I will try to explain that more thoroughly. I leave healing energy with him. Now I bid you a fond good evening. Ra said, Thank you, Seth. Good night.